Nick, I thought I'd seen it all in the last 12 or 13 years. You probably too. Just react to just the sheer number of passes having to defend all night and how your guys did overall.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they set a football record for 89 passes. I don't know if anybody's ever thrown more balls than that in a single football game. I was really pleased how we came out in the second half. Really pleased. The first half was, we didn't put our best foot forward, as Marcus alluded to, but when we go out there, we have to make a stop. But they got the one on the 40, and they went and scored, and then they scored on a fumble or whatever it was. and so that was a little bit disappointing right at the end where they drove and got a field goal. None of us were pleased with that, but I was extremely pleased the way we came out in the third quarter and the way we played for the third quarter and most of the fourth quarter, until we wanted to keep our guys healthy and let some other guys that don't get an opportunity to play. I will say I better watch myself. I'm kind of stunned by the fact that he would keep his starting quarterback and crew in there and still be throwing the ball with 20 seconds left. But he did. They want stats. They got stats. But we got the most important stat, and that's the W. And so we're happy with that.
Coach, a couple of guys have talked already about seeing on film that Holiday would lock into his initial reads and that they felt like they would be able to change their calls and force some mistakes, which they did. Is that something that you saw and worked on this week as well with those guys?
Well, we always try to disguise and give a different look, and hopefully the quarterback sees they either look for closed middle or open middle, and I won't get technical with that, but we tried to give them those looks and then play the opposite sometimes, and sometimes we just stuck with it and played that. But our guys are pretty cerebral. Avery, Patterson, and Dargan and Jackson are really smart safeties, probably three of the smarter safeties I've ever had the privilege to coach. And so the secondary actually did a pretty good job. I don't know if you throw the ball 89 times and you throw for 500-something yards. If somebody could do the math, somebody's better than me, that's about 7 yards an attempt or something close to that. Like I said, I was very pleased with the way we came out in the third quarter. I thought the third quarter we took over the game both offensively and defensively, and for most of the fourth quarter. And then, again, I'm repeating myself, but at the end, he's still throwing when most guys would probably just try to end the game and go home.
Nick, you said earlier in the week that you knew that Halliday was going to throw the ball, but did you think that he would throw the ball this much? I know your guys are in shape, but they really had their work cut out for him tonight.
Well, I've never been in a game, as Jason said, where a team throws the ball 89 times. Usually you hope a team doesn't even get 89 snaps, but I knew they were going to throw it a lot. I think they rushed for like 4 yards. In fact, let me see.
2 on 12 carries.
They rushed for 2 yards on 12 carries. So we're going to have some great run stats. Think about that. We might be number 1 in the country against the rush. I'm loving that on a lighter note. But what was kind of cool is there was, let me add this, 89 and 32 is 121 passes. How many pass interference calls were there? Zero. There's a method to the madness.
Coach, you guys have faced...
There was 0 in 121 passes. That's almost impossible. Think about it. Think about that.
Is that because of you criticizing them?
I don't know. I can't take full credit, but I know this. There was a little bit in the back of their mind, I would say, and I've never seen a game where you threw 121 passes. There was not one pass interference. So we'll work on something else next week and see what we could do with that. So I know I took a little bit of heat for that, and I'm trying to smile and enjoy the win because, I'm a competitor. I is a bad choice of words. I'm pissed off that they scored those last 2 touchdowns. I know you can't print pissed off, and I know I'm not a diplomat, and I don't really care if I'm a diplomat. I really don't. All I care about is winning games and that the kids get better and we play hard. And I thought we did that in the second half. But that's total bullshit that he threw the ball at the end of the game like he did. And you could print that and you could send it to him and he could comment too. I think it's low class and it was bullshit to throw the ball when the game's completely over against our kids that basically our scout team. Okay?
Okay. You guys have faced a lot of teams this season up until today that struggled.
Make sure he knows that.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
I'll email it to him.
Because I don't really care.
You guys have played a lot of teams this year that struggled to pass on you guys. Was it good for your team to face a team that could throw it a little bit to prepare you guys for more tougher teams down the line?
Well,
in other words, was it a good workout?
it was a really good workout. I had a good workout myself. Like I said, and those lights are bright out there. I wish I could actually see your faces, if they're smiling, frowning, or looking for the next thing to complain about. But it was, Aaron, it was a good test. We tried a lot of things, and I just don't think our focus was great at the start. I'm not going to ever make excuses. You could put that on me. I don't have a problem with that either. But when I really look back, and this is the reality of it, they scored 10 points in the first half and 7 on a short field and 7 then when we weren't on the field. And then the second half, I think we took control. We collectively, offensively, defensively, special teams. I think for a quarter and about 7 minutes, that game was completely dominated by us. And I was very pleased with that. Whenever you have a tape out there and you show some kind of weakness, which today there was a little bit of a pass weakness, we all sign our name to that tape, me included, every player. After that game, you signed your name to that performance. And so I'm sure the next team's going to look at how to exploit that and stuff. But we'll worry about that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm very pleased to be 7-0. Very pleased that we got the W because that's the most important stat. And very pleased that the game ended before 1 o'clock on Sunday.